gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Bell Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Dell. That is Devin. How are we?
Doing great. Great Sunday. Can't
Great
complain
Sunday.
about nothing.
Great Sunday. Nice weather. The sun is shining. It ain't too bad.
Nah.
Not too cold. Not too warm. It is get sick weather. So there's that. But what are you gonna do? It's almost November, which is crazy to think about. This year's like
done.
Flew completely by. The year's over, pretty much. For all intents and purposes, year's over. We're in holiday season and just a couple short weeks and full speed ahead till next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be this year's a wash.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah, this year is definitely a wash. Well, I guess I'll segue. This week in wrestling has kind of sort of been a wash. Not a whole lot going on. It's just, it's a little, I don't know. There's things happening, but they're not, they're just not registering.
Yeah, there's been nothing new and exciting that has been happening, but there's also been nothing like completely horrible.
Right.
It hasn't been the great, for anime watchers, we consider this as filler episodes.
Yes.
Sometimes there's a few, sometimes there's a long stretch of just build up. But for me, the build-up is not paying off.
Yeah, I mean, we're building up to, right now, the Crown Jewel event. So everything
Who cares?
They care.
I don't know how
they
much
treat this
money.
as like a lot. A stupid amount. And, that's where our roads are leading to at this point right now. The champion versus champion matches that they got going on for the women. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
$50 million for each event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we're full speed ahead to Crown Jewel.
$50 million. Crown Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! I'd never even looked into none of this. Like I've never took the time.
Mm-hmm. That's why they treat it like they do. Yup.
Wow.
But, it's one of those things where it's weird because Crown Jewel is an event that they make a big deal. It's one of those events that's on the calendar. It's, that stuff. But it's also a thing where essentially it's a one-off also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's something in continuity, but also not in a sense. So this is where you get every year their almost like, I won't say dream matches, but different type of things that are going on. So now this year is the whole Crown Jewel champion. So now it's the women's champion and the men's champion. So it's going to be a champion versus champion thing. Everything is playing into that. There's not a whole lot of stuff for the champions to do with their regular storylines right now, because it's the cross brand champion versus champion thing going on. And then you also got to figure with Monday Night Raw right now being 2 hours. I don't know. How do you feel about Raw being 2 hours? Because right now, for me, it's a little weird.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting shortchanged.
Yes.
Like it really does.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching the program,
Right.
and then it ends, and I'm like, wait, it feels like I'm missing something, which I am. I'm missing a whole hour of Raw.
Yeah. And it also feels like I'm missing things in this. I'm also being rushed. I'm being rushed to the finish line. You know, it's like they got so much stuff going on, especially with Raw being 3 hours, pretty much for as long as it's been. So You got all these storylines that were going on. You got everything that's been happening, all these moving parts, and you cut an entire hour out of the show. So now it's one of those things where maybe it's like a reverse AEW thing, or maybe it's the same type of thing for AEW. Like, you got all this stuff happening, but you don't have enough time. You know? And I guess for the AEW side, it's like you got so many people. But AEW's got they could do more with people. I don't think AEW does enough with the time they have. And now,
you see what John Moxley said though. He's tired of it.
Yeah,
he made it out. He's like 150 people.
I'm very interested to see where that goes, because the funny thing is, I feel how the John Moxley character feels about AEW. So, so that's interesting to me. But for Raw, it's like you got so much stuff, and it feels like Raw is definitely trying to give those things that they have in place time, but it's not enough time because now you have an hour cut. So it's like, you see something, it happens, or the matches come and go really quickly, like with Miz and R-Truth.
Yeah,
Miz and R-Truth thing, looks like that was brewing for a while, and I feel like that's something that would have been giving a lot more time. But being the show is the way it is right now, being compacted into 2 hours, that segment was short as hell. Like, the matches weren't, you know what I mean? And I feel like the matches suffer from that.
They're giving a lot of the stuff that should be cut down, like the not bloodline, the Damian Priest stuff.
Okay.
The Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
That should be cut down. We already know how that's playing out. We already know what's going on with that. That's supposed to be done and over with. You got Rhea and Raquel beefing because you want to get Rhea back in a place where she can get her belt back and stuff like that, which I get. The Kofi, the New Day stuff, you don't need to give it that much attention.
Not every week. Not now. I don't want to see it to happen anyway, but I get it.
First off, this Cody Rhodes thing, I don't need to see Cody Rhodes every week.
And Cody's, right now being Crown Jewels right around the corner. Cody's bumping both shows, so he's on Raw and he's on SmackDown. I'm
tired of it. Like, I know you're going against Gunther, you're going to lose against Gunther. Period. That's what's going to happen. I'm not worried about it. This means absolutely nothing. The Saudi Arabia belt is not leaving Saudi Arabia. Like, you're not walking around with both belts on.
Right.
It's just not happening.
Yeah, it's for a nice looking picture for the for the homepage of WWE.com and
and then we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we may or may not have a presentation of it like on the next night, and then it goes away.
Yeah, we're done with it.
Right.
The whole women's tag team stuff, you're not doing anything with that.
Yeah, not right now. I mean, we had, what was it, Bianca and Jade versus Damage Control.
Damage Control is not getting a belt.
Yeah, I don't see
not from Jade and Bianca. Now, for those other people, maybe the Lash Legend and whatever Jackson.
Oh yeah,
maybe there's
NXT.
something from there. Yeah.
I mean, I would have said no, but I don't know. They gave Lash a win this week, so
they're trying to pull new talent over to WWE. They're trying to see who over NXT is fire enough to make it on the WWE roster, the SmackDown and Raw roster. Now, y'all picking the right people? No.
Yeah.
You're not picking the right people. I would never pick the Lash Legend, the dumbest name out there, and Jakara Jackson. Absolutely not. But, that's what they're trying to get that thing going. They're trying to find a threat to take the belt off of Jade and Bianca so they can go after the singles thing and go after each other. Give them a win. I mean, give them a loss where one of them messes it up for the other. And that's it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I feel like we'll start seeing that, and then it'll spin. But right now, I feel like right now we kind of sort of have something similar right now with Kofi and Xavier. It's still kind of fresh. Like
they're not
them doing that stuff is still kind of fresh. So it's like, you just, and then it's like, oh well, you just all of a sudden just start breaking up these black tandems. What's wrong with y'all?
Triple H has a history of pairing races together.
Yeah,
that's what he likes to do. I get it.
Hey, look, man.
I get it. After D'Lo and the Dudley brothers, it was kind of rough. You're not going to find that pair.
Well, yeah. In the Vince eras, we've seen all that stuff. We've seen the Mexicals. We've seen all that, all that stuff. So, but it's
LWO.
Yeah.
And like I texted you, I told you Dragon Lee was Asian.
That's dumb.
They whole promo had it. You saw it.
I seen it. It's dumb.
Straight with the Asian style dragon. The
Stop
house.
Confusing people.
Told you. I wasn't the only one who thought he was Asian.
All those people are stupid.
I wasn't the only one. And WWE was like, you know what? We listen to Bury the Booking podcast. Maybe Devin was right.
Stop confusing people.
Let's cut him a Asian style promo. And I was hype. I knew it. Dragon Lee's an Asian guy.
Stop confusing people, guys.
Hiding in the LWO, trying to keep his identity super, super quiet. Ray and them don't even know. I swear to God, they need to play that up and just have him talking to like Io Sky or Kairi Sane and in Japanese everybody. Or something like that.
Like, wait a minute.
Throw them off and don't even acknowledge it.
They do one of those Triple H things where it's like in the background. Like if you see it, you see it, and if you don't, you don't.
They're they're interviewing somebody, and you hear Dragon Lee speaking in Japanese, and just keep it going.
And just keep it moving. So yeah, but yeah, no, I think there's a lot of stuff is suffering. From just I don't know, it's just the structure of Raw is just off now.
Yeah, it feels like they're trying to make a big change. They brought back the War Raiders.
Which you know what? Let's talk about that then. I'm not upset. I'm glad I'm glad everybody's healthy, everybody's back, everybody's ready to go. We had them versus Alpha Academy. I think it was Otis and Tozawa. So I mean, you bring them back. Of course, you gotta give them a win.
Yeah,
they seemed like they were on the fast track to a lot of good things, and I always liked them. I liked them when they were War Machine, back in the New Japan and Ring of Honor days. They're just an awesome tag team, and hopefully we get back that glory. I did not.
What are they gonna do with the girl that was with
I was
them?
just about to say I did not see Valhalla with them, so I don't know if we're dropping that. We're just keeping Eric and Ivar, or not. I don't know.
Drop her. Let her do her own thing. Drop that whole Viking persona.
Well, that she lives her life as a Viking.
Get over it.
Her and Eric, they live their lives as Viking.
In real life?
Yeah.
Do they know that's a job, not a race or a culture? It's a job. Vikings, it was a profession.
They like Vikings. They do Viking things.
Yeah, but it was a profession. You don't see me going around living my life as a doctor.
Hey, they look this to each his own. They love that stuff. So
I get it, but it's about a check.
It's like, but there's no other believable gimmick for her. It would be nothing. Nothing.
Well, she would need a makeover, a workover. Fix that haircut, come out, or at least find there's tons of women. Valkyrie. She can't tag with Valkyrie. What is Valkyrie? That's
Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, what did I call it? I call it Valkyrie. I'm thinking like Thor. You can't make that switch. Y'all be two mythical people. I'm trying to sound correct here and not be offensive.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe she was just off this week. Maybe something happened, and maybe she was sick or something. And
ain't
next
gonna join the War Raiders.
And then next week she's just back to being, nobody. Listen, she comes back with the War Raiders. Nobody's batting an eye because she was a part of the thing anyway. So
what is her name?
You talking about Valhalla?
Valhalla wrestler Sarah Logan. Come on, your name is Sarah Logan.
She used to be in the Riot Squad with Liv Morgan and Ruby Soho / Ruby Riot.
Her name used to be Crazy Mary Dobson.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, she looked like a regular person.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like a regular person.
Yeah, but
now look at her.
Hey, look, that's the thing. But like I said, if she comes back next week, then nobody, whatever, nobody bats an eye. But I don't know if it's, they're just keeping the War Raiders as just the tag and are not, using her or what it is. But either way, I'm pretty sure the War Raiders will be winning a lot of matches, as they should. Because like I said before Eric's injury, they were doing a lot, and then Ivar started doing a lot of singles work and was being awesome at it.
Yeah, Ivar was doing it.
So it's good to see them back as a team. Other than that, we had Kofi and Braun.
They didn't even need to wrestle.
No, just we talked about Miz and Truth and that whole thing. I mean, they're doing the whole Truth winning in spite of, and then the whole Karrion Kross, and
which I don't like.
I don't care about anything with the Final Testament stuff. Like I don't care. I just do not care. Like it's so flat to me.
Yeah, it does. It's not hitting like they think it should be.
Right. And then
all.
It's like and they're involved in like the planting the seeds for like a New Day breakup, and then they're essentially broke up Awesome Truth. But it's like these guys are, I don't know. It's just no one cares.
No.
It's like Karrion Kross is like trying to put the bug in people's ears, and it's like, all right, well, we're worried about the fact that Miz and Truth are no longer teaming, but we don't care about the Final Testament.
Yeah, I don't even understand their motives. Like, what are they trying to accomplish?
They're just like, I don't know. They're just like
they're not even causing chaos. That's like entertaining,
right? Yeah, you're just walking around just being jerks to people and just talking negative. You're just negative Nancying the whole thing. Like, why?
And they're not even good at it.
No, and it's a lot of you. It's just you guys are just walking around
like
talking
why ain't y'all
negative.
wrestling?
No,
y'all air hustling, whispering sweet nothings in everybody's ear,
getting everybody all mad.
Do something.
Getting everybody all mad and upset.
That old ass man with y'all.
Oh, Paul Ellering. Yeah, we could be doing so much more with Paul.
Come on,
we're not.
This isn't the Sons of Anarchy. Cut that shit out. Like, really?
I mean, like he's just like wasting. He's just like wasting his time here. Like we shouldn't just be wasting Paul Ellering like that, like at all. Like,
I don't know.
Like if they just split him and AOP again and just like had him manage AOP like they did before, that's fine. But they don't all need to be together. What does that mean for Karrion Kross and Scarlett? I don't know. Just walking around doing the same thing you're doing anyway, because like you're just the mouthpiece. AOP and Paul Ellering are doing nothing right now. They're just standing around while Karrion Kross talks all this bullshit. So, whatever.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Well, yeah, no. Final Testament, I could care less. Yeah, so the whole with getting to the crown jewel stuff and also roping in Rhea and Liv still with all this Raquel Rodriguez and those back and forth. We had throughout the night with Rhea's promo and all this back and forth. We had ourselves a little tag team match, which was the tag team main event, I believe. That was Rhea and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Because Tiffany was over because of the whole Liv thing and Nia and all that whole...
Because SmackDown was full of nothing but conversation.
SmackDown did have a lot of conversation. SmackDown had SmackDown did have a lot of conversation.
From the Bloodline to Cody to Kevin and Rand, like it was just so much talking.
There was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of talking. I'm trying to think of what the heck actually happened other than that on SmackDown. We got the Motor City Machine Guns. We got that. I was in a triple threat setting with the teams they were in there with. I wanted more. Like I wanted them to be able to show more, because the Motor City Machine Guns are like top tier when it comes to like tag team wrestling and all that. I mean, hopefully we get that with DIY and Motor City next week. That should be a good match. Okay. That should be a really good match. They should get time. Hopefully they get time, and that has the potential to definitely be a banger. Hopefully we get that, because those two teams I feel like would be absolutely fantastic for a TV match. Yeah.
Nah, they're not gonna win.
They should.
Yeah. Huh?
They should.
No, DIY needs the belts. No.
I feel like now
DIY has put in a lot of work. These two dudes just pop up out of nowhere,
and they should win the tag team titles. I feel like Motor City Machine Guns should just come in, beat DIY, and then beat the Tongans and win the tag team titles. That should happen. Like they should definitely just give them the damn titles. Like legit. Like,
you know more about them than I do.
Yeah,
the first time I ever seen them.
Yeah, just give them the titles. Just give them the titles. Like The hell you bringing them in for? What are you bringing that team in for if you're not just give them the titles? Like legit. Hopefully that happens. It's anything can happen, but I feel like they should. But yeah, SmackDown, we had another Cody promo. Cody calls out Gunther for next week.
For what?
So they can talk about something. I don't know.
Like
stuff.
Care.
So they can talk about stuff.
Like I get. I don't get it. I don't. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of Cody Rhodes at this point. Like I
get it. I definitely get that.
It's too much.
I get it.
Of nothing. Like that's the problem. It's too much of nothing.
Nothing.
You come out. He's real politician like.
Mm-hmm,
I think that's what irks me.
Okay. I can see
real
that.
politician. Like you come out, you kiss a couple babies,
shake some hands.
You shake some hands. You say some stuff that people want. You say things that people want to hear, but you're not saying what people need to hear. And then when you lose, it's I tried my best. No, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your music. I'm sick of your Captain American outfits, your stupid skull, face mask, you thinking you royal fam, whatever. No. I hope Gunther smacks a hole in your chest. I'm trying to see skin broken.
Yeah.
And then I'll be back on Cody Rhodes bandwagon.
Okay. I was just about to ask you, I was like, when the day finally comes where Cody Rhodes is, when the fans turn on him or he turns on the fans and becomes a heel, this will make for great stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
he'll be
awesome.
I also need Kevin Owens to beat him up, too.
Yeah, we got that Kevin Randy thing.
Yeah. I don't need Randy don't need to be in this. Randy Orton doesn't need to be in this. Or have Kevin Owens beat Randy and Cody.
Okay. Like Kevin Owens beats Randy and then just goes back to attacking Cody.
Yeah. To me, that would be because Kevin Owens, he loses everything.
Yeah.
Loses everything.
Which is why he should beat Randy.
Yeah, and have him beat Randy Owens. And then have him beat Cody Rhodes.
Why not? I mean, he ain't gonna beat Cody, but
yeah, no, have not a title match. He can beat him out of a title match.
Okay, all right.
No title matches.
Beat him, he gets the title match, and then he loses the title match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know y'all. Everybody they want to have Cody Rhodes be the go-to guy.
Yeah, look, he's still the man right now. Yeah.
That's why his dog died.
What?
Then that's not why he got rid of the dog. Then the dog passed away.
No, I didn't hear
that white thing didn't. White Fang didn't die.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh, I must be getting my news from other sources. I get my information from the wrong places. I need to stay off the Onion.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, I get a lot of information from the Onion. Where do you think some of this wild shit come from? The Onion is a credible news source.
Yes, it is.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, we had that, and then of course we had the continuation of the Bloodline storyline. We know where this is headed. We just got a more, the picture's just been made more clear with Jay popping up on SmackDown, trying to, get Solo to snap out of it type thing. We knew that. We knew where that was going to go. We knew, how that, but they're definitely slow burning Jay actually helping Roman and Jimmy, which is fine. Like I knew he would. Like there's no way he was going to come out this week either.
Yeah,
like you're just not. It's like I said, it's going to be something else that gets him out there. But we know where it's going. Everybody knows where it's going. You're just waiting for that moment. You're just waiting for Jay to come out and make the save, and for for this whole thing to come together that way. So we're gonna have maybe a couple more times that is going to be outnumbered. Roman and Jimmy are going to get outnumbered before Jay comes in and makes that save ultimately,
which is crazy.
Yeah,
like. It's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot going on.
It is. We're still, we're.
And then
we're
once
still
again,
strong.
I'm sick of seeing why is Roman getting his ass beat like this
every week? Every week. He's a babyface now. That's what happens. Baby faces get beat up all the time.
This is ridiculous.
All the time. But yeah,
I'm sitting here watching. I'm like,
he's outnumbered, man. He's all,
I guess I shouldn't complain.
Yeah, he's just every week he's just getting his ass kicked.
Feels like Cody Rhodes now. Cody Rhodes get his ass beat every week.
Yeah, but yeah. So from getting your ass beat to beating the ass, let's just switch over for Dynamite and how it started with Moxley, and like we talked about with the whole that everybody works for him now, and this whole 150 people on the roster. Everybody,
my man got a vision. He has a vision.
He
has
a
place.
Vision.
For AEW.
I don't hate his vision.
He said it. I'm tired of the egos.
People dancing around and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like, I'm ready to burn the forest down to start anew. And I'm for it. I'm behind Moxley. I'm behind his crew.
Yeah, listen, I support his cause.
100%.
I support his cause. AEW's been bullshit. And
it's wild. He must have been sitting back at home like, yo, I'm tired of people talking shit about this company. I'm gonna do my own thing.
He is trying to right the wrong that is AEW right now.
And he doing it the right way. Putting foots to faces.
I was gonna say by attempting to off people.
Yeah. That was it Dynamite or was it Collision? It was Collision.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I mean, look, this is what happens now.
It should happen. It should happen.
It's just all attacks all the time.
I'm all for it.
But yeah, so we got that. We got Adam Cole doing the best that he could to try to spin this weird storyline shift. He did the best he could.
I wasn't buying none of it.
No. I mean, because like I said, like we talked about last week, like the whole thing it just flipped and got all convoluted and weird, and now he's the baby face, and
no,
MJF's the heel. And did you see how they completely dismissed the Undisputed Kingdom? He was like, oh, I talked to them. I got to do this on my own. So
this ain't make no sense whatsoever. None.
Hey, look, man, it's MJF's a heel. They're not gonna boo. They're not gonna boo Adam Cole. It's just you just gotta go this way with it now. So
the level of confusion.
Yeah,
and I'm like, when he came out and he started talking, I'm like, wait, what? When did this happen? I had to go. I'm thinking did I miss an episode?
No. Nope.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So there's that. He needs to get his hands on MJF because MJF's a horrible person, and MJF is not going to give him that until he gives him that. So I don't know.
These kids.
Yeah, so probably by the next pay-per-view, we're going to get MJF and Adam Cole, so this is going to be a weekly thing. Dynamite.
Oh, man, something told me not to watch Terrifier 3. Something.
Oh, and then your boy was in it.
Come to find out, my man is in the
movie. Your boy.
Co-starring.
Your boy.
And I'm like, you know what? You really just ruined the movie for me.
He ruined the franchise for you.
Like, I can't even watch it now. Like, there's nothing in my soul that's going to make me want to watch Terrifier 3. So I'm going to just wait till Terrifier 4. I'm going to just act like 3 don't exist.
Yeah, thanks, Jericho.
Simple as that. Terrifier 3, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Like, but that's the crazy thing. Something inside of me was like, hold off on watching this film. Because I'm usually on top of my horror movies.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. Somehow you knew.
Oh, my goodness.
Somehow you knew.
So sad. So disappointing. Jesus.
Yeah.
We just let anybody in theaters now.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, we had FTR versus the Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I don't care about the stable of the Learning Tree. I don't care.
Nobody does. Not a soul.
At all.
This show has like the worst names ever.
I don't care. I don't care. What else do we have?
Monet.
Oh, and Queen Amanada.
I don't know who. I've only seen Queen Amanamana a few times.
Manamana.
And I'm still not impressed with Monet.
That's fair. That is completely fair. Listen, her AEW run has left much to be desired. I get it.
Like, I'm waiting for something.
Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you won't. I don't know.
But,
yeah. Yeah. Fair. We had the trios match with the Elite and O'Reilly, Rocky Romero, and Orange Cassidy.
This was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed this match.
I enjoyed the end of it. I didn't care about what the Elite
I'm
or
always
O'Reilly, any of them.
I'm always down with Okada. Like, I'm always for anything Okada. Like, just,
But I got overly invested when the crew came out, start putting hands on people, and my man had his belt taken off and choked up with it. I was like, this is what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was expecting a plastic bag.
So these random, just violent outburst attacks on people is where,
This is right at my wheelhouse.
It gives Dynamite, it gives AEW an extra little flavor, which is okay. Hopefully we can continue to expand on it. Like Moxley said, if you want to join us. Maybe we'll get some more people that are like, you know what? I don't want to get choked up with a belt. I don't want to get a plastic bag with my face. Let me go ahead and help out.
I need to see somebody get thrown off the rafters.
Probably Darby Allin.
Yeah, he's the only one. But I need to see somebody take a fly. No, because Darby be getting hurt. I don't want nobody really getting hurt.
Darby Allin.
Like, every time somebody get hurt, it's like, ooh. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it, but then in the back of me, like, you're still a person, yo.
Yeah.
My old age, I got, like, compassion. Like, I hate the rated R superstar, but when he shattered his leg, I was like, damn, man, I hope you get your shit right.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
But he deserved it.
Oh, ain't nobody tell you to do all that.
Yeah, ain't nobody say you do it. I appreciate you did it.
Yeah, listen, I thank you. Thank you. But
your old ass should have stayed on the ground.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you did that for us, but I would have been okay if you didn't do that.
Yeah.
I'd have been.
I wouldn't have missed nothing. You still would have been a trash wrestler to me.
I'd have been all right.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about my favorite part of this show, which was the AEW in-ring debut of Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of Shelton Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always. And it's nice to see him treated as like a serious deal right now. Like, they did play up the fact that, he's one of the most gifted athletes that they've ever seen, and this and that. But presentation wise, it's he's a vet. He's an older, it's not like he's the blue chip prospect guy now. He's one of those people who should have had a better career than he's had. He's somebody that should have, been in more and should have done more in wrestling than he has. And I feel like that helps play into the seriousness, because it's like, he has that axe to grind. He has that, that serious tone with him now. And I do really, really enjoy that part of it, and that part of Shelton Benjamin. And look, Leo Rush took some shots. Leo Rush took some shots. And I really enjoyed this. And I can't wait to see him and Swerve. I think that's gonna be a really good match. Shelton Benjamin and Swerve Strickland.
Yeah. I think that the guy they put him against, Leo Rush, I wish they'd have put somebody a little bit more hard-hitting against him.
Okay.
Not taking away from Leo Rush. I've enjoyed seeing him in the ring.
Yeah, Leo's always good, yeah.
No doubt about that. But when it comes to, like, when I saw the boy Sheldon and I saw what he was doing, I'm like, damn, if you would have thrown like a Big Bill or somebody in that would have been a heavy hitter right there.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking for something a little bit more.
Yeah, but it's his debut match, so it is. You give him everyone knows who Leo Rush is, so it's you give him Leo Rush. He beats someone that everybody knows, but also is a person that he can showcase all of his stuff and look dominating, look mean, look nasty, look hard hitting, So it kind of gives AEW his first match in AEW. It gives him that seriousness, that dominating, force that he can dominate somebody. Like I said, it's Leo Rush is not a jobber in any sense, but it gives him that. He can do this to Leo Rush. He can do this to somebody, So it's not like he's beating up,
a local talent.
Yeah, John Flanagan from down the road. So I get why, and it like I said, it was good that they did that, and I'm excited to see what happens with Shelton Benjamin, and ultimately, with Lashley when that happens, and how this all plays up. So that'll be interesting to see. And then we had Jay White and Christian. It was an okay match.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah, it was an okay match. I mean,
too crazy with this. Like, right. I knew Christian's antics going into it. So I just, how can I put this? I was expecting a little bit more shenanigans from Christian than I did. I don't think he should have Can I think Christian Cage beat Jay White? No.
No. Yeah, no.
No. Absolutely
not. No.
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 Christian Cage is a performer.
Yeah, I'm not believing that. Yeah, I'm not believing that shit in there.
Yeah. His wins, Christian Cage's wins should be through deception and tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
Not from you actually winning a match.
Right, exactly.
But it was fun, see Nick Wayne get dragged out.
Yeah.
I wish he got set on fire, but we can't.
Yeah,
I guess we can't burn everybody.
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah. But this was, and then of course, the whole Hangman Page thing. So
yeah,
that happened, and we get it.
Collision is Dynamite's good.
Yeah, I like Dynamite. I like Dynamite's tone right now. Yeah. Hopefully, this translates to people actually watching it, and we can do and see more on there. Like I said, I do like they have things that I am interested in seeing from week to week. Like I want to see the MVP stuff. I want to see where that goes. I do want to see where the Moxley stuff goes. I do want to hope one day that Pac puts on a damn t-shirt and jeans and just stops walking around in his wrestling gear. Like everybody else is wearing shirts. Everybody else got a white shirt. You just fuck it.
No, I don't want him wearing it.
He just needs to be in full gear, so to speak, at all times.
I don't want it.
Like I want to see them like somewhere like where they're cutting a like promo, like a mean-spirited promo, and they're like at like Denny's or some shit, and like Pac's just there like eating,
Waffle House,
and he's just got his wrestling gear on.
Yeah, I never want to see him in regular clothes. Ever. I do not want to see the man in regular clothes. Waffle House, church, walking down the street,
church,
everywhere. They're doing a mock funeral.
Just looking as mean and
just keep the
unapproachable as possible.
Yes.
In this wrestling gear.
I bet never see him with regular clothes on. First, I probably wouldn't even recognize him. Like, who? They got a new character?
Yeah, who the hell's that guy?
No. I'm so used to Pac this way. I don't want to see him any other way. It's like when I saw Wheeler Yuta in the white shirt, that threw me off for a little bit. Like, all right, you
fell in line though. Like you gotta,
But no, not Pac.
It does. Yeah, no,
that messed the whole thing up. I want to know who's going to join Moxley and them.
I don't know.
Because there's a whole lot of cats. Like this reminds me of Attitude Era type wrestling.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see exactly how they're going to break this. Because the whole Team AEW and Team Elite, that was trash.
Yeah, that was they rushed that one and threw that together, and that really.
But that was trash. But the end result was good.
Mm-hmm.
That last match and the music and how they had the crowd.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
And they're probably trying to ride that steam. So let's make it a more serious threat with Moxley and his crew, and get these people divided.
Mm-hmm.
Because Briscoe and his crew is going to go to Moxley. Then you got Garcia and his people. They're going to form their own little union trying to stop him. But I don't want Moxley's crew to get too big.
Yeah, no.
I need them to stay tight. I need them to stay, maybe add 3-4 more people. Maybe 5, stretching it. And from there, they still small, but they still causing enough havoc within AEW.
Yeah. True, yeah.
You don't want, because first off, AEW cameramen suck. So they're not going to be able to catch all the action. They're going to
catch all this.
They're not going to be able to catch all the action. When they got too many people involved, they get kind of confused.
Yeah.
Mike over on camera 1, he looking at the crowd, while Steve on camera 3 looking at the ladies. He not doing what he's supposed to do. They just not on point.
Yeah. You
We don't want to
just
get
missed
too
you missed a whole superplex.
Yeah.
Because you.
Yeah. I'm sick of that.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited to see this whole Moxley thing. This is one of the best parts about AEW since neck health.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
like I said, they have things that'll keep you, they have things that I want to see right now. So, which is good. And I guess that's a good and bad thing about AEW, because from week to week, you never really know what the hell's going on. You never really know what to expect to see.
Correct.
Every week. With WWE, you kind of know every week who you're going to see and what you're going to see. Which is fine, but at the same time, it's like, all right, well, I can put this on, I can put my brain on autopilot because I already know what all this is. AEW is like, you turn it on, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. They ain't say nothing, they ain't advertise nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm just going, hopefully this is some good stuff. I don't know.
Then you got Ricochet out there trying to do things.
It's cut a good promo.
Yeah, but getting him, fall in line. Come on, you just got here. Fall in line.
You try to rack up some wins.
I hope a Moxley attacks him. But he's not going to get involved with that. He's going to be one of the ones who's not going to get involved.
Yeah, no. He's got other stuff going on.
Because he think he better than everybody.
He ain't getting into that.
He got nothing. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. He fighting AR Fox.
Yeah.
Who the hell is AR Fox?
I mean, he's been around.
No, you don't know who he is. Don't act. You ain't got to lie.
No, I do know.
I don't know who the hell this boy is. I'm like, what is this?
You missed all of that. Oh yeah. You did.
Yeah, I don't know these people.
Okay. All right. Well. AEW, I don't know. It's weird because AEW he'll just randomly show up for like stuff, like for open challenges and stuff like that. It's weird. But
so my man's an I-9 employee. He's a contract wrestler. He like, you know what? No, it's called PRN. I'm an as-needed employee. I choose when I'm available. Like, come on, dude.
Nah, he's in that he's in that magic hat with a bunch of names that Tony Khan just shakes up every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I had AR Fox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll put him in this. I'll put him in this week. He's unfortunately fell into that pool where so many other wrestlers have fallen into the void of.
I need to sign a contract with AEW.
The 150 plus roster that Moxley was talking about.
Yeah, I definitely need to sign a contract with AEW because I know I'm never gonna work. We want to sign a 15-year contract, guaranteed $5 million, $10 million. Of course. Get a call like 3 years later. I'm all bloated, knees out. Like, you wrestling today? Oh, let me try to get back in shape for you.
Hold on. Let me
jump on the Bowflex for 15 minutes.
Let me grab this Motrin. Grab this Motrin and take this ice bath.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there next week. But yeah, I mean,
Dynamite didn't have really. They had a bunch of matches, but none that I cared about.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I care more about right now. I care more about other stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I care about the not in ring stuff on Dynamite and Collision. So
yeah, because the matches they were putting people up against, I didn't really know.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Like was it Bulk Bronson? Didn't know who that was. Brooke Havoc, didn't know who that was. Atlas Jr., didn't know who that was.
That's fair. Yeah, it's fair.
Dark Fox. Like, how do you put House of Black against Not Dark Fox. How do you put House of Black against who they go against? Chris Nasty? Or something?
Yeah,
what they called? Alpha Zoo?
Yeah.
I didn't even know who they were. You couldn't put the House of Black against anybody better.
People want to see House of Black.
Where's the Hart? Julia Hart.
Oh, she's been out. Yeah, I think she's still out. I think she was injured.
Jesus.
She's been gone for a little bit. But yeah, Okada and Kyle O'Reilly had a good match on Battle of the Belts.
Yeah. That's about it. And I thought Anna Jay won the belt.
Oh, no.
I missed that whole thing. I'm sitting and I'm watching. I'm like, yo, did she just win the belt?
Well,
she
no.
won a chance to fight for the belt.
I was about to say, and here's, you are not wrong, because Anna Jay wrestled Mariah May on Battle of the Belts in a non-title match.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
This is the dumb stuff that AEW does.
I was confused.
Wait. Don't book the match on Battle of the Belts if it wasn't for a belt. Why do you do these things? Like, you do things that are slightly interesting, and do you do the dumbest things? The most head-scratching things. You could have had her, like, wrestle on Dynamite and beat her for a chance. You know, she could have wrestled her on Dynamite last week or something, and didn't do the Battle of the Belts title match or something. That was stupid. But whatever. See, we were doing positive with AEW, and then they just brought it down.
Yeah, they fell off.
They see, and they do this every time. Like, we were just talking positive about them, and then you just you just brought it back to bad.
They screwing up.
Before I get more angry, I'm just gonna pull it. So this is gonna do us for. That's gonna do us for the Bury the Booking podcast. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Thank you for listening. If you're watching, thank you for watching. Please follow us on the socials, and we will see you next time.